Houston, Texas, home to technological and cultural advances, but for everything going on in this city, the hub is bathed in burnt orange, and it is DKR and the Texas Longhorns. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David. Looking to go up top on first down. Slips a tackle. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Oh, look out. He's at the 20. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown ball. On third down, he drops to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
He wants to throw. He makes a grab. On the set. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He finds his man. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
That is just what you want. You get a first-and-goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good loss, put them out of an easy running situation. Nice job by...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got his man quickly. He's all the way down to the 20. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete to the right. He was running through. Finally got knocked down. third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Wide out in motion. They want to run this quarterback. And he rolls into the house. Back to throw, it's Hinton. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
From the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked.
Touchdown, Volunteers! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. And this defense is just getting squeezed by the Big Orange, and he's cutting him up like Peyton Manning.
Man, no answers. I mean, he's really had his way. They haven't made him feel uncomfortable. If I'm a Vols fan, I'm jacked up that I got this guy at quarterback because he's showing he can put up some big numbers.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. On the double. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Looking to buy time. Got it! That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. To the air, it's Hinton. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown ball. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside. Ready? They're throwing for it on 4th down. Wide open. He makes the catch. Touchdown! If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure. The back goes in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The give on the inside. Nice move to pick up yardage. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. Fires to the big fella, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He'll pull it down and run. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Vols will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw at Tenn. Pocket starts to collapse. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And I'm putting that one in my back pocket. I'm going to start. I'm going to highlight it. That blitz came home. We are going to need that down the road, and I'll be ready to call that one.
He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And I think everybody wants to run the option nowadays, but the problem is, can everybody read it? You got to be able to stick the ball in the belly to run it back, and you have to be able to understand, or I'm pitching it to him. Whatever the read is, you can tell he was a little bit confused, a little bit slow, and that's why the defense won this round.
They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and really good third down situational defense. You know it's third and long. You know the pass play's coming. Defense was ready. Nice job forcing the fourth down.
So how good you feeling right now if you're on offense in this situation? You want to just play conservative? You want to punt it over and let your defense finish out the game? Or do you trust your quarterback to go make a play and win the game right now?
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the punt will be marked dead. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. And they only need a field goal, and they have to manage the time wisely here.
Yeah, I think you want to manage the clock, Reese. Be smart with your timeout situation. Know where to attack, Jesse, on the field right now.
Yeah, generally you want to attack with your best players. So get them in matchups that you like and get those guys the football.
He wants to throw here on second down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, obviously, here in the fourth quarter trailing, they're going to be throwing the ball, trying to get back in this game. Couldn't come up with it there on second down. We're expecting them to throw it here on third.
Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Comes out throwing on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Wants to throw. It's Hinton. Safe completion on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's looking to throw it. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Tennessee. They strike first in overtime.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
On third down, going up top. He got it! Touchdown! He'll come out throwing on first down. That's caught. It's Jackson. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Great job by the defense, forcing a fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. He's looking to throw. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Headed to the end zone. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. A designed run for the quarterback. Touchdown, Volunteers! Got it in, now they'll have to do it again with the two-point conversion to tie.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone.
The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this, they come down to the wire. You got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to come up short in overtime. I'd almost rather get blown out or this game decided in regulation. Just very frustrating to lose a game, especially like this in OT.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Neyland Stadium in Knoxville, one of the great venues in all of college football and home to the Tennessee Volunteers. And this crowd knows that when the balls run through the tee, they are in for a show. And only in Tennessee do you get a sight like this. Not only are the end zones checkered, so too the crowd, a mirror image to prove that they will give their all for Tennessee. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Oh, they really could have used.
Third and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in.
Got it.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he couldn't find quite game. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. And the defense able to drag him. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown ball. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Hinton. He tries to take the top off. He's got it on the right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. He's going to pass. Makes his connection. At the 35, he's loose. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a 1st half.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. Unleashes one deep. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And this sophomore able to reach. Are you ready? Here we go. Belly starter. Off play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. On the ready. Cobra. Ready. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Got some room to run. And he's wrapped up after a solid. Looking for a man. It's Hinton. Fires to the right. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, on 3rd play, quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
That's reeled in. It's Jackson. He didn't. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the catch. He's got enough. And they finally get him to the ground. It'll be a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose the. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring it on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.